Hi everyone, this is the news from Western Armenia, especially for you. Lebanese media and social network mark the genocide against Armenians Remembrance, Memorial Day of the Pontic Greek genocide. Ancient Togh and Tagher heritage needs protection and restoration. Mher Harutyunyan. Our strength was stolen, our victory was lost. Eyes on Artsakh. Naira Karapetyan. Washington gives diplomacy one more week. Artsakh Armenians brought 3 gold medals to Armenia despite hate campaign. Gegham Stepanyan. Lake Childir becomes a spring bird sanctuary. Ban on Makravank pillages realizes concern over intolerance. On April 24, 2026, Lebanese media and social network widely covered genocide against Armenians commemoration events. The reports highlighted historical memory and the role of the Armenian community in Lebanon. Lebanese President Joseph Aoun described the genocide against Armenians as a human tragedy. On Naira newspaper published articles about preserving Armenian identity and covered memorial ceremonies in Antalya. Al-Jazeera stressed the importance of historical memory as a demand for justice. Several media outlets also shared the message of Catholicos around one to the Armenian community. These reactions show that genocide against Armenians in Lebanon continues to be viewed as an issue of justice and universal memory. The genocidal policies of the Young Turks and Kemalists targeted Armenians, Greeks, and Assyrians. Between 1930 and 1940, many Greeks were deported from their homes and faced economic pressure and massacres. Like Armenians, Greek men were sent to labor battalions where thousands died. After 1950, deportations and confiscations of property continued under the name of resettlement. These actions were part of the same genocidal policy that led to the genocide against Armenians. The genocide against Armenians remains one of the gravest crimes in human history. The memory of Armenians, Greeks, and Assyrians must be preserved to help prevent future genocides and crimes against humanity. The ancient villages of Tagher and Togh in Artsakh are known for their rich cultural and historical heritage. After the Azerbaijani occupation, many churches, monuments, and museums were damaged and desecrated. Relics dedicated to Armenian national heroes also become targets of vandalism. These events prove that Armenian cultural heritage in occupied territories is under serious threat. The destruction of historical monuments continues to raise concern. The liberation of Tagher, Togh, and other settlements is viewed as a matter of historical justice and cultural preservation. Protecting Armenian cultural heritage remains an important responsibility for future generations. The guest of the program Eyes on Artsakh is former Armenian MP Naira Karapetyan. She was born in Gyumri and warmly remembered Artsakh and its people. She especially recalls the hospitality of Artsakh Armenians. Karapetyan said she had imagined many difficult scenarios but never believed the people of Artsakh would leave their homeland. She spoke emotionally about the loss of Artsakh and its cultural atmosphere. According to her, Armenians now have a difficult path of self-reflection ahead. She believes Armenians have become distant from their land, history, and church. In her opinion, Armenians must spiritually discover themselves. Only then, she says, will they be able to return to Artsakh. Her message focused on identity, memory, and national recovery. The United States is ready to give diplomacy with Iran another chance until next week. Because of this, military operations against Iran are being postponed for a short time. US President Donald Trump said that delay could last several days. He mentioned Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or possibly the beginning of the next week. Trump stressed that Iran must not obtain nuclear weapons. He made the remarks while answering journalists' question at the White House earlier. Trump announced that military action had been delayed after request from Qatar, the UAE, and Saudi Arabia. According to him, there is still a possibility of reaching an agreement with Tehran. Washington is currently trying to keep diplomatic opinions open. The situation around Iran remains tense and closely watched internationally. Artsakh human rights defender Gegham Stepanyan shared a statement on Facebook about recent sport victories by athletes from Artsakh and Armenia. Karen Sargsyan from Shushi won gold at the European Sambo Championship. And Suren Avanesyan from Mardoni won gold at the U70 European Freestyle Wrestling Championship. Avanes Zakarian from Mardoni won gold at the European Sanda Wushu Championship. Stepanyan constructed these victories with the hate campaign directed against Artsakh and Armenians. The athletes brought pride and recognition to Armenia. His statement highlighted resilience, determination and success despite ongoing difficulties. Lake Childir has once again become an important refuge for migratory brides with the arrival of spring. Although much of the lake is still frozen, many bird species have already arrived. Lake Childir is the region's second largest freshwater lake after Lake Van. Seagulls, wild geese, mallards, coots, and other water birds have been seen there. Local residents say the ice is melting later this year because of cold weather. The lake continues to be one of the region's most important ecological sites. During spring, it turns into a true paradise for birds and wildlife. The ban of this year's pilgrimage to Makravank monastery caused concern and public discussion. According to community sources, permission for the pilgrimage was cancelled at the last moment. Many believers and organizers view the decision as a sign of intolerance. Makravank has long been an important spiritual and cultural center for Armenians. Community groups have worked for years to restore and preserve the monastery. Critics believe such restorations go against the principles of dialogue and coexistence. The situation once again highlighted the importance of protecting cultural heritage and religious freedoms. This was all for today's news. If you want something to learn and you want something to know, you can easily find Western Armenia's website and read everything there. Thank you for watching.